Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Werewolf in the 3-minute pool in ICC. It is Monday, and we are playing a French defense against the Werewolf. Let's play knight f6 against knight d2, and let's see how much I know about this line. Knight c6. Knight e2 is the main move, so I'm supposed to take and then play f6, as I recall. Knight f4, this line can get sharp. Hold on to your seats, folks. Okay, so I take here. He goes queen h5 check. I play king e7.
Check.
Yeah, and now he's supposed to take on f6.
Check.
He inserts this move. Knight takes. Queen takes h8. This is a theoretical line. And then e5, I believe, with the idea of bishop f5. Really, knight f3. Okay, now I'm on my own. I don't know about knight f3. Not surprised that it's a move. Let's take that guy. So he's wrecked his kingside pawns. We are currently down 1 point of material. But in return, we have a strong pawn center. 2 pawns to his none. I'm thinking bishop f5, but I'm also thinking that might not be the move. Bishop f5, take, take. Well, we don't have too much time to ponder the consequences of that. But let's play it and just fix our pawn structure. So what if I give a check here? Check, he'll play bishop back to d2, almost certainly. Let's do that, though.
Check.
I just want to, deflect his bishop. He plays king f1. This might still be theory. So bishop e7 seems normal. If he takes on f6, I'll take with my bishop. Queen h5, I can hide my king on e6. Looks a little weird, but probably it's fine. Okay, so... I'd like to play my rook over to h8. Clearly that's not possible right now. I also might want to trade queens with him. Yeah, let's play queen b4. Well, I don't know about that move either. Queen b4, he can get to the c file pretty fast, is the thing. I gotta do something, though. Queen b4. Okay, we're gonna go with this move and see what happens. Let's pre-move this capture. So I'm thinking we trade like this. And then if he plays a rook move here, I try to pop the bishop back. Covering c7. I know this looks kind of awkward, but I hope it's all right. Okay, now we got to push this pawn. Oh, is he going to play... Ooh, he's going to play f4 if I do that. So he's going to play it. Yeah, that's no good for us. Okay, let's do this, and then put the bishop on d4 when he takes. Again, he can maybe try to play f4 soon, but for now his rook is under attack. He needs to address that. I kind of want to go for counterplay, like, I don't know, say rook there, maybe here, and then try to come to c2. Rook takes b7, rook c2. He took a pretty big risk in playing this entire line. f4 would be a good move now. He doesn't play it. Okay, so at least now we get to do this. Let's bring this rook in.
Check.
It's kind of unclear now, it seems to me. Let's keep our king active. I can go after these pawns, though. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's push these guys. He could push his h-pawn. Maybe we can go after b2? Nah, we're way too slow. We are far too slow here. Yeah, I'm just losing. This is a bad game.
Time warp.
Okay, let's see if we can confuse him for a second. This is completely busted. Wow, he's not even going to take it, really. Okay. Well, let's see if he's able to checkmate us. I think rook takes d4 should probably do the trick.
Check.
Among other moves.
Check.
Yeah, that will do the trick, too. Queen c4.
Check.
Rook c4. Rook c4, king a5.
Check.
Under no circumstances will he allow us to play rook g1.
Check. Check.
Yeah, this is over.
Check.
Way too many pieces involved. Okay, let's resign. This is a good example of why I can sometimes get away with playing lines I'm not sure about in Standard, but in Blitz it's a little harder. But still, hopefully this was interesting. So like this line, I knew about this all the way up through like maybe here. Castles I thought was the move, but knight f3 I'm not so sure about. I'm sure it's a theoretical move though. Let's go take a look at it. So this is a line of the French Tarrasch. It gets a little crazy after knight f4. I mean, the more positional option for white is e takes f6, knight takes f6, knight f3. And then bishop d6, castle, castle, and you go from here. Black can also play queen takes f6 if they want something a little more offbeat. But yeah, I just know this line is like supposed to be fine for black. Like you get pretty good play, although I think it's been analyzed out pretty far. So you see knight f3 is the top engine move.
Check.
Take, take, bishop f5, take, take, bishop g5.
Check.
I gave it check. Looks like I played it fine up through here. Maybe bishop e7 isn't so good. The problem was later on as rooks dominated the c-file, and I didn't have a good remedy to that. I bet if you were to look this position up in your database, you'd find a lot of games. The computer likes d4. Pawn d4. I mean, I was worried about him taking and me having to take with the pawn, but maybe that's not an issue. Because I have queen a6.
Check.
That's a key point. And then you can take with the queen. King g2, queen takes. And by doing that, you don't have to ever play g takes f6. This could be somewhat similar to the game, but it's probably an improved version. Bishop d6, let's say. Yeah, it's not quite as bad for black. Let's say rook over, and my pawn structure's intact still. Compared to the game, I played bishop e7, he goes king g2. Maybe the position's still okay. Queen b4 is probably a culprit move, trading queens under unfavorable conditions. So this was my idea, try to get it to an endgame where this center pawn mass could be dangerous, especially the d pawn, but he gets the jump on us on the c-file, and we had to play bishop d8. It's kind of passive. I'd rather have my bishop on d6. Almost certainly. Now he's clearly better. You can see that. Take here, rook here. Actually didn't think he played it so well. Well, okay, he didn't play it bad, but I thought maybe like here f4 was much easier for him. Breaking up my remaining strong pawn in the center, f4, and undermining the support of the bishop. I think he played a4, but yeah, you can see that my move might be a bit worse. I should have played f4 to stop him from ever playing f4. And black remains clearly worse, but with some chances of saving it, maybe. I guess g5 does the same thing. Probably I should not take the pawn, huh? I should just leave this here so his rook can't gain easier access to the 7th rank eventually.
Check.
Yeah, and then this was probably foolish too. As soon as I played that move, I was like, oh, actually, I'm just abandoning my kingside pawns. So maybe I should have played, yeah, bishop b6 like the engine's suggesting, or maybe king f7. King f7 might not be a bad move either. Oh, and interesting, the computer wants to go h4, takes, and then f4, again, trying to undermine the support of the bishop. Because if this bishop becomes destabilized, I think black's position kind of collapses. It's my only good piece right now. Yeah, this line strikes me as one that, if you studied it pretty heavily for either side, you
Check.
You could play it pretty deeply. I mean, it seems like the middle game structure with black having the 2 pawns, but white having annoying threats they can create. If you make a deep study of that resulting position, yeah, you could have very good results with it, and especially in a shorter time control like this, his superior knowledge of it was highlighted. So interesting game nonetheless. Yeah, I think a key point is that queen a6 idea. I don't necessarily need the bishop on e7. I have, if he ever takes on f6, I can go queen a6, check, and take. So he might want to play king g2, and only then try to take on f6. And also key is how fast white can occupy the c-file. So yeah, if you play this line for either color, chime in and let me know. It's a pretty interesting line of the Tarrasch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back tomorrow with another Blitz video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.